Hi guys, this is monkeysnuts.com. This is going to be a bit of a different vlog, as you can probably tell already. I've got my head strap on today, my homemade contour head mount, and yeah, this is hopefully going to add a bit of spice to the vlogs, because you can see where my head's moving and things like that, where my hands are on the wheels and maybe a few other things. It's a little bit less of a distraction, to be honest, having the camera on my head here, because you can probably see there, it's normally mounted on the windscreen. So yeah, this is a bit of a change. Like I said, the camera being on my head, it's not really much more of a distraction, really. It just feels like I've got a hat on. The camera's not in my eyes or anything. I don't know if you can actually see my glasses. It's just right here. I don't really know, but I've still got my cold, my cough, which I've found out needs to last about a week before I should start getting worried or concerned about it. I got it on Monday, and it's now Saturday, Easter Sunday tomorrow, so doing a few things with the family. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be going, I'm not quite sure where I'm going, to be honest. I've just left Meliden. I'm going towards, what's it? No, not Trefton, Trelawnyd now. Oh, and another reason for me having the camera on the side of my head is that you can hear me a lot better. Well, I hope. I've got my window open at the moment, but hopefully you can hear me a bit better. I'm just hoping that this isn't going to freak people out, having a camera on the side of my head. It does look a little bit weird, to be honest, but oh well. That's why I've gone into the countryside. It's quieter and there's less likely things to happen, I suppose. So yeah, this vlog is going to be about basically how having a car has actually sort of like improved my life. I mean, obviously apart from the obvious points, like being able to get about places faster, drier, it's warmer. It's improved my social life dramatically, really. I've had my car about half a year now, so it's not a very long time it's not a very long time at all, really. But even in just that half a year, I've noticed that when I first got my car, my social life was like kind of the same. It didn't really, it wasn't improved much. I was just taking my parents' places and my family and stuff, and being been able to do things more easily. But since the new year started, I've noticed that I've got quite a few more friends, to be honest, from having the car. It started off really as just people wanting lifts places, but I mean that developed into having friends that sort of like, instead of just wanting to be around me because I've got a car and I can take them places, they decided that I was sort of like, they got to know me and they got used to me, so I was just a normal friend really. I've never had a lot of friends. I never had a lot of friends through school. I only really had one or two people who I would call true friends. I guess now I'm hanging around the cool kids, if you know what I mean. The people who are quite high up in the social ladder. I don't know. It's all right, I suppose. I mean, you kind of got to get used to people, and people get used to you. I think the car is the centre around things, really. The car is the reason I've just got all these new friends, and I mean, you have got to be careful about who you're letting in your car. I found that out the hard way. If you are careful, you can get quite a lot of like good friends and people who trust you and people who you trust as well. So yeah. So I've just left Trelawney and I'm heading towards I'll probably go up to Holywell. Well, not. I might not go all the way up to Holywell, but I might go up to Shock. I think that's how it's spelled. It's LLOC. It's a Welsh name. Please slow down. Please slow down. Please slow down. Cows crossing the road down here. Wow, there's a lot of cows. I'm going to leave a decent sized gap between me and the car in front because the car behind doesn't have anyone behind him. Like there's a car rocketing up now. I'll just see what he's doing. The car behind me's put his hazards on anyway. I just don't want to end up in the middle of a pile up, you see. So, a rule of thumb, something that I like to do, is just leaving a gap in front for the car in front, so that if I can see there's gonna be like a pile up behind me, I can do one of two things. The car will go into the back of me, and then I've got time before hitting the car in front of me to stop, basically, so I prevent getting sandwiched. Or what I would probably do is manoeuvre out of the way. So I'd either go up on the grass or I'd just go into, well, not into oncoming traffic, but I'd try and get out of the situation as safely as possible, really. And I think that's the main reason that pile-ups happen on motorways, because people don't leave the safe gaps in front of them when they've got to brake for like traffic and stuff, and if there's like been an accident ahead and the traffic is starting to pile up and bottleneck and things like that. So yeah, just being safe really, thinking ahead. So yeah, friends. I've always hung around and gotten, well, not hung around, but I've always gotten on better with people who are either younger than me, a little bit younger, or a little bit older. I've never really seemed to get on with people my age. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a problem with me. I don't know if that's I don't know if it's some kind of trust issue that I've got, or maybe if it's just the kind of thing that other people have got with me. But I seem to have more young friends than old friends, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of, in a way, that's good, because I've got to act as, say, a role model for them. But quite often I found that people frown upon it, really. I mean, there's no malice in what in the friends that I've got, in the relationships that I've got between them. Because in terms of my mental age, I don't see myself as the age I am. I don't see myself as 20 years old. I think that's one of the main problems that I've got, though. Other people only see the age as a number. They don't really see that people do have different personalities, and I might be 20 years old, but I've got the mind of a 17, 18-year-old. It's just weird, I suppose. But you see, when people find out that when people know that I'm hanging around kids that are sort of 16, 17, I mean, in my mind, yes, it is concerning, and to be honest, I don't really want people to be thinking that way, because they're just my friends. I'm not doing anything. There's nothing behind me actually having these friendships. Oh, which way am I gonna go? Oh, I'll go that way. I mean, I can understand how it would concern people, because a 20-year-old hanging around 16-year-olds, yeah, it's wrong, and it is wrong. No, it's not that way. But that's just how I've always lived my life. I've always gotten on better with people younger than me, a bit around, well, maybe not 16, but I mean, they've always been younger than me because they look up to me. I'm going the wrong way now. I didn't want to go this way. I mean, it's just the unfortunate lifestyle that we live in nowadays. where people automatically think the worst. I mean, ideally, I would just like, I would like that mindset that people seem to have just to disappear. I'd like people just to ignore the age barrier, the age difference, and just take things basically how they are, actually viewing the relationship as it is, and not making judgments on people. So yeah, this is Shock. Shock. Oh, well, don't thank me then. Miserable bugger. Next time I won't let you out, you can just wait your bloody sweat. So yeah, I don't know what the hell to say. Shock. It's lock or shock, I don't know. But I'm saying things in this video which I might not actually include. I mean, even just talking about my opinions on things, you've got to be careful about it, because anyone could just watch the video and then take it entirely the wrong way. It's like the video that I did on driving standards. People could take that quite literally and just end up acting upon things that I've said. And I think that's another problem that people have nowadays. Opinions on facts and opinions on not what you should be acting on. If you think that an opinion might be true, then you need to find it out for yourself. You shouldn't be relying on what other people say. I mean, that's one of the problems that we have nowadays. We make judgments and things get confused and conflicted because people have said things and then other people have taken it literally. I don't really know if what I'm saying is making much sense, but yeah, I might stop around here and go for a little walk actually, if I can find somewhere where you can walk. Oh, sheep. There's a lot of sheep around here now. There's a sheep there, there's a sheep there. Pretty dangerous this road at night then, if there's sheep everywhere. This is a little golf course. People obviously playing golf. Another sheep. The sheep don't really seem that bothered, to be honest, with the car. I mean they're just acting normal, to be honest. They're just ignoring it. I'm what kind of stupid person stops there on the brow? Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing in this video is maybe cutting it short here and then going up to where I did the animals video, and then having like a little walk, because now I've got this head strap. it's a bit easier, I suppose. And I can actually go up there and have a little walk and talk and stuff. It might be a bit easier, actually. I might not have my head strap on, though. So I'll find somewhere to pull over and then I'll just say goodbye. This way. Nothing coming up there, is there now? Right, guys, I'm gonna be back in a little minute then. Hopefully outside the car. Bye. Don't quite know why that guy had his lights on full. I mean, I would have seen him either way, but maybe he was just, maybe he saw my sunglasses. Maybe he was sort of like telepathic and he knew that I was wearing sunglasses. So he put his full beams on just to get me to notice him a little bit more. Because I saw that white car easily, so I don't know, maybe, or maybe he just had his full beams on, whether or not I was going to wear sunglasses or not, just so I could see him a bit better. This is a nice little fun road. Can't go too fast on it though. Never know what's going to be around one of these bends. I mean, I can see quite a distance up the road, but I mean, a car compared to a cyclist on these roads is extremely difficult to see. If you know what I mean. Oh, sheep bearing there, bawing. Do sheep bleat? That's another thing. I mean, this would probably be more wrapped in my animals video, which I'm going to talk a bit about in a minute. But is it called bleating when sheep go bear? Go bear. I can't really do it with this cold. But what's it called? Is it called bawing? Is it called bleating? What is it? I think it's bleating. But when I think of bleating, I think of goats or something. I don't know what. I don't know why. Oh wow, there's a lot of people here. Oh god, is it going to be... If I go for a walk up here, is it going to be like really awkward trying to talk to the camera? God, I bet it is. There's a lot of people walking around here. What do I do? Do I go for a walk or do I just go somewhere else? I'll try and go somewhere else. And I'll try not to run these running people over. Oh, get into reverse. going for a walk down here. That's where all the people are going. I would hate if someone came and flooring it up this hill and ended up knocking them all down. No, that would have been really awkward trying to do a vlog, talking to a camera. I mean, I'd get so many funny looks. I mean, I get that many funny looks now just having a yellow car, and then people notice the camera and then they look at me even more funnily. You might not know it, but you might not think it, but I do have quite a bit of pride, and I don't really want it to go to I've got to change my glasses because I can't see a fucking thing. Yes, I stalled. Change my glasses now anyway. Oh wow, just my luck. I put my normal glasses on and then the sun starts coming out. Thanks a lot, weather. I love you once again. Okay, so I don't know whether or not to go left and head up towards Moel Famau, or whether or not I'll just go straight on and find somewhere in Denbigh to have a little talk and walk. I'm thinking Moel Famau is going to be a bit too far. So what I'll do is I'll head down to Denbigh, then I'll find somewhere to go for a walk. Oh yeah, in my latest vlog about disabilities, I mentioned the road to hell. This is basically the bottom of the road to hell. If you go up the left, then you're going up the road. You're going up the hell to the road. He beeped someone, I don't know if that was meant to be me. I'm not gonna get stuck down here, am I? Oh, where am I going? Why am I stupid enough to go down here? Oh, I don't know where to go. That's a dead end. I'm gonna have to go this way. I thought this would be like a little road. Oh, wow. Have I got to... No, that's a dead end. These are lovely little roads around here. I mean, you don't really get to see the little tiny streets of towns unless you've come here on holiday and you've gone and got lost somewhere. These are very narrow. I'm glad that I've got a small car. Because a big one, like a big Beamer or something, wouldn't get up here. That was closer than it was. Oh, and there's another car coming. Oh, they're letting someone in. Oh, it's tight. Oh, I can't go that way. Well, sorry guys, I was gonna go somewhere, but there's too many people around here to embarrass myself. So I have no idea where I'm gonna go now. I'll just try and find somewhere to stop and have a wander. Hi guys, I'm back again. I've found a little woodland trail walk thing, which, well, as far as I know, I'm allowed to go down. There was a style, and well, I'll probably end up showing you when I get back. The reason I wanted to come down here and sort of like have a little talk really is basically, well, it's mainly about the latest video that I uploaded about disabilities. And the responses that I've got from people about it. They've kind of sort of like shocked me really, because I didn't really think that the amount of responses would be that positive. Because I didn't really shed major personal information about myself. But other people have. Well, not really that personal stuff, but it's just nice really to know that I'm not alone. And well, I know that I'm not alone, but I mean, I'm not. There's no one really out there that's in the same situation as me. There's a lot of similarities and things, and am I even allowed up here? Because it looks like a farm. I'm going to head back down there. Yeah, this little path is concerning me a little bit now, because there's like a fenced off area over there. It's like some kind of barn being built. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I should be down here. I mean, I'll show you what led me to believe that I'm allowed to come down here. It just seems a little bit odd, to be honest. But yeah, all I'd like to say is thanks to all the people who actually view my videos through the entirety, especially my vlogs, because I can understand that some of them are quite boring and drone on about the same things, I suppose. But I'm trying to get things. Things are improving anyway. So yeah, there's a little there's an arrow there, and it appears that the thing has come off. And there's a notice in Welsh. Something about Housing Act or something. Denbighshire County Council. First thing, I can't really see what it says there, but yeah, there's a sign, which I can imagine is say either horses or walking, but it's blank. And there's a stile here. No way of stopping people from getting over it or anything. I've just got over it. I don't know, it's difficult to tell. There's footprints in the ground. I'm thinking it's private though, and they've just not done a very good job of closing it off. I'm going to get out of here now anyway before an angry farmer comes and starts berating me. Yeah, what was this vlog about? Oh yeah, friends and things. Because I'm tight. Excuse me. It's for friends. I mean, especially at my age, you got to be careful, because I mean, God knows what goes through people's minds. And they're probably thinking, God knows what's going through my mind. I can understand worries that people have and things like that, but I mean, when you say to people there's no malice behind what I'm doing, they're not going to believe that, are they? I mean, as far as they're concerned, I'm a paedophile, which can't really be further from the truth. It's a shame that we live in a society that thinks like that anyway, but I'm going to be heading off now. I'm going to get home and do things. So, yeah, I'll see you all later. This has been monkeysnuts.com. Oh, and I realised I didn't really close my, I didn't really finish my last video very well. The disabilities one. I just totally forgot about the ending. But yeah, this has been monkeysnuts.com. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you all again in the next video. Bye.